Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back in an M car and it feels great. But before I show you guys what the car looks like, because it's kind of crazy, I do want to talk a little bit about why I made the switch. Obviously, we had the Dark Horse Mustang and I didn't really have time to make a lot of content on it, and I really wasn't inspired to make a lot of content on it for whatever reason. But we did put the Whipple supercharger on there. It was kind of rowdy. It made like close to 720 to the wheels on pump 91. So it was a crazy car. But I think like a couple months ago, we ordered my wife a brand new X5 and she spec'd it out exactly the way she wanted to. We went to pick it up and I got in the car and it has like, it's the LCI version. So it has iDrive 8, it has all the nice stuff. So I got in it and I was like, damn, this is nice. And it reminded me of like what I'm missing in the Mustang, right? So the Mustang, it's nice, the interior is nice, but it's just not refined like an M car is, right? So I was talking to my wife and at that point I kind of already knew like what was coming, that I wanted to get back into a BMW. And eventually that's obviously what we did, and that's why we're making today's video. But yeah, this car is crazy, and I'm super excited. Now, the initial plan was to jump back into an M2 and kind of pick up where we left off, because I felt like there was some unfinished business when it comes to that car. I really wasn't ready to get rid of it yet. Obviously, we got into a car accident and somebody hit us, so we had to get rid of it. I just didn't want to take the financial hit on trying to sell it later down the road. Figured I might as well just take the hit now. So that's why we got rid of the M2. So I was talking to my wife and I was like, well, I kind of want to get a new M2. I'll just order one spec'd exactly how I want it. She's like, well, or you could just get an M3 since we are trying to build a family, start a family. And that's what we did. So let me show you guys a glimpse of this right now. All right, so here is the new G80 M3. So we're back in an M3 again. And I really love this car. It is insane. And I think there's something to be said for owning the same car twice. Obviously, this one is a little bit more special. So we'll go over the spec here in a second. I have the window sticker. So this is a 2023 model. Has iDrive 8. It's the same year as my last M3. Car only had like 3,000, maybe a little bit more than 3,000 miles on it. And we just picked it up, just got delivered. But this is in Techno Violet. So this is, if you know anything about the G80s, the only way you can get a Techno Violet color is by getting a Yare. So it's the 50th anniversary and it's stunning, right? Didn't go with carbon buckets. I'm too old for all of that stuff, but it has the nice black comfort seats. You got the badging there for the Yare 50th anniversary edition. Got the big screen. Really, it's perfect. But yeah, it's a little dirty. We need to get her cleaned up. But the car, obviously this is a used car. The entire car is already PPF'd, so that's pretty nice. I don't have to worry about any rock chips, especially being here in Arizona. So yeah, I do have some plans for this. We'll talk about that here in a second. But let's jump over and look at what the window sticker is. All right, so looking at the window sticker here, MSRP on these cars back in 2023, was $80,800. Obviously, that's a little bit different than what they are now, but you can see Techno Violet Metallic. It is the 50th Yare upholstery, and then the M3 edition 50 Yare BMW M with the bicolor wheels, M Shadowline lights, the 50-year anniversary badges, carbon fiber trim, laser lights, folding rear seat headrest, wireless device, and the edition wheel. So that is almost a $9,000 package there. We have the parking assistant package, $700. Executive package, which is something I didn't have on my last G80 or the M2, which is pretty nice. Special edition LED door projectors, total retail price of, focus, $96,855. So that is what's on the car. But like I said, you know, we do have some plans for this. Matter of fact, I do have some parts showing up already today. And the goal that I'm trying to achieve with this car is to mod it in a way that's not like everybody else is doing. So, you know, obviously you buy an M car or G8X, you're probably going to put the mad downpipes on it, catless downpipes. You're probably going to do Project Gamma front mount intakes. You're probably going to do carbon grille here in the front. You're probably going to do the CSL headlights or the DRLs. You're probably going to do a Valvetronic exhaust, but I'm trying to accomplish and be a little bit different on this build. So yeah, I'm curious to know what you guys think. Like I said, I have an exhaust part coming, and I have never seen a video on this. It's like a brand new release. So I'm excited to put that on the car and share with you guys what that is. I think it'll be super special, and I think it's going to sound amazing, and I think it's going to sound way different than any other like G80 out there with just a pretty simple mod. So I'm excited to share that with you. Also pretty cool, we got the carbon fiber tips. Yeah, it's just perfect. These wheels are really nice too. They are like this gray color, which I know my last G80 had some gray wheels, but it had like a silver ring around the outside, and I was not a fan, and that's why we changed those pretty quickly. These ones I like, and yeah, obviously we need to address the wheel gap there, but that'll happen in due time. It already comes factory with this front splitter, and I think it looks pretty good. I have some plans to change up the way the front end looks a little bit, but yeah, I'm very excited to get started on this build, as this is going to be, for the time being, my daily driver. So some things that we've already done. So if we jump in here, I went ahead, because here in Arizona, I always just like to have these floor mats. So we ordered the BMW like OEM rubber floor mats. We already put the radar detector in, so there's some links down below if you want to, I guess, look at what I use. So basically it's a blend mount with a hardwire kit. The hardwire kit takes you like 10 minutes to put in, and it's like a $15 part from Amazon, so that'll be linked down below. We're running the same radar detector that I've been running for a while now, so it's the Uniden R8. It does really good. Just make sure that if it's going off or you're driving fast, that you don't have your music cranked all the way up, because you will not be able to hear it and you'll likely get a ticket. Ask me how I know. So the color on these seats are also really, really nice. It has the nice like blue stitching in it. Obviously these are like spec'd only for the Yare edition, but I really, really like it. One thing I would like to do is, if you remember in the M2, I put in the Alcantara armrest and then the Alcantara steering wheel. But what I would like to do is, if you've seen the LCI steering wheels from the 25 G80s, like, they look absolutely insane. My business partner just got one in a green color with Tartufo carbon buckets, and it's crazy. But that steering wheel from that car is absolutely insane. So I definitely need to get one of those, and we'll probably do Alcantara on the wheel, but just like the carbon down here on the new LCI wheels is amazing. All right, guys, so that is going to wrap up our video today. Real quick, simple. I just wanted to get on here, show you guys the new car, and let me know down below in the comments what you think that I should do with it, how I should go with the build. Should I go like max power, or should I go for a nice OEM plus look and just make it different than everything that's already out there? But that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Stay tuned on the channel, because we're dropping a lot more content. Feeling pretty inspired again to make content as it pertains to this car and being back into an M car. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.